Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Wildlife Photography in Minecraft. My name is Trihorned Rhino, and I cannot wait to jump into our next adventure. Last time, here we go. Last time we were able to get 4 species documented in our field guide. We have the seal, the zebra swallowtail butterfly, the Tibetan antelope, and the whale shark. I will say I think I'm going to try to get a new picture of the Tibetan antelope to get the male with the horns, since there's a couple antelope species in the mods, and the females all look pretty similar. And then same with the seal. That being said, we'll kind of see what we get. As the series progresses, if we get better opportunities to get new photographs for animals we've already seen, we can go ahead and do that. That being said, we kind of have a bigger problem. And that is going to be the heat. So let me first drop this off. The cold sweat mod, as I mentioned last episode, adds heat and cold to the game. And so now you have to deal with these weather conditions, which, speaking of wanting to get a picture of our male antelope, there's one. We just kind of got him right here in the backyard. Let's see if we can get a picture of this guy. I need him to not look directly at me. Oh, there we go. But yeah, no, so the heat is a little bit of a problem, like we noticed last episode. As soon as we walk into a neighboring biome, you'll see our heat indicator right in the middle of our kind of toolbar there is going to go up and up and up and up. And so the biome over here is called the Chaparral, which I think is kind of like the scrubland environment that you'll find in parts of South America. It's just very green compared to typical desert. But yeah, so this biome is really, really hot, and that includes like the waters and the beaches. That's why even though we were swimming to try to get images of the whale shark and the nurse shark, which unfortunately the nurse shark images didn't pan out, yeah, we weren't really able to get a good look at them. Oh, we made the spider angry. We'll go ahead and walk away from there. Uh, yeah, it's kind of unlivable. We do have some other habitat. We have a jungle that way. It's looking like just ocean over there. And I'm not quite sure what's off in that direction. But if we want to explore that biome, we're going to have to insulate ourselves. The cold sweat mod, outside of adding temperature, has a couple of ways in order to kind of get yourself prepared for the temperature and survive them a little bit better. And the main one is going to be insulating your armor. So there are things like water skin, so I can drink this to really cool myself down. That being said, if you grab water from a warm environment, like how I was trying to swim in that hot water over there, it doesn't actually help any. So I think our main task for today is going to be tracking down some wool that we can use to create the sewing table, which is going to be the main tool in order to imbue armor with the different insulators. And then from there, we will need probably leather as the best insulator that I think we're going to find right now for hot temperatures. Wool is going to help us with the cold, whereas leather is going to help us with kind of both. And then what would really help us in hot weather is hoglin, which I don't think we're going to be able to get to the nether quite yet. And then beyond that, rabbit, which I have not seen any yet, although that would be great. But while we're hanging out here, oh, you can see Haya died in between episodes. I was doing some exploring, and I got ran over by a bison. So unfortunately, I did not get that on camera. But yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of that and start our way on this episode. So we already got an updated picture of one of the animals that we've seen. I'm pretty sure this is just another Tibetan antelope female. Yeah. There's that cat again. That cat is going to be I think, our number 300 because they just move so fast and are constantly facing away. But who knows? Maybe we'll figure out a way to be able to sneak up on them a little bit more effectively. Friendly iron golem. Yeah, let's go explore this jungle area. I will say I'm pretty sure bison do drop wool. And so obviously in real life as a wildlife photographer, you wouldn't want to go out and attack and harm animals in any way. You know, the real strategy for wildlife photographers is going to be leave no trace. But we're kind of a wildlife photographer in the olden days, you know? We have to collect all of our own gear and equipment. Walmart has not opened up yet in our village. So if we're going to want a sewing table, we're going to have to make one ourselves. And I think that is where this bison here is going to come in handy. So we're just going to take aim and Fire away. Oh, sorry, bison. All right. Oh, don't want that camera right now. What do we get? Well, we got leather, and you can kind of see, so that little purple symbol means that it insulates against cold or heat. It's just not as effective. It did not drop wool, though, so maybe I was wrong and they don't drop wool. Oh, wait. Oh, no, what is that? I thought that was wool. What do we got here? Oh, a mystery snail. Interesting. This is not a species that I'm familiar with. So that's cool. Oh, wow. This not very slow for a snail, I'll say. I wonder if I can pick it up. Oh, yes I can. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and put this snail over here. That's the great thing about also in real life photographing really small animals is that if you want a better shot, you can just kind of pick them up and move them around. So we'll try to put our snail there. Oh, how did I drop it last time? I feel like it dropped very easily. There we go. Oh, I lost it. I can't believe this snail is moving too fast for me to take a picture of it. Jeez. Oh, sorry, snail. Yeah, I think I want to photograph this guy underwater since that's where they're going to be spending most of their time. I'm not familiar with the mystery snail in real life. I do know there's a lot of species of aquatic snails. I'm going to imagine this is one of them because, you know, it's coated to hang out in the water, not take any drowning damage. So, yeah, super cool. I'm familiar with like things like apple snails in real life, which are a pretty big problem as an invasive species. But, yeah, that's a cool one to start the day off. Let's go ahead and mark that one down. And then over here, we also got these guys. What a giant. Oh, yeah, and a giant. Yeah, Yangtze giant softshell turtle. Super cool. So I'm going to go ahead and bury myself here. Wonder if I can get this guy turned around with the jungle in the background. Yeah, super neat critter. I really love some of the mods because they add some pretty oddball animals, including these super neat giant Yangtze turtles. This is another species that I'm not super familiar with, but very cool nonetheless. Replant some of the flowers that we broke. Yeah, there's a lot of species of these giant softshell turtles. I've seen things like the narrow-headed softshell, Indian softshell, African softshell, and they can get just absolutely massive. I want to say the Yangtze is one of the very largest of all the freshwater turtles, and especially of the softshell turtles. And the model here does just a fantastic job of showcasing how in real life you can kind of see the ribs of the turtles from beneath their shells, just because their shells are so soft and leathery. It's a really strange texture. I've actually kept spiny softshell turtles before. Not for very long periods of time, but yeah, getting to hold them, they're just really, really weird, the texture on them. And then what do we have over this way? Oh, swimming bison. So it's a shame bison don't drop wool, or at least the other one did. I do want to take a picture of a bison, but one of the things about wildlife photography is we're trying to get good pictures, and so I think a herd of swimming bison may not be the best, especially since it's a species that you'd typically associate with the plains. But yeah, let's take a look on in here. I think we're going to do some exploring into this. We kind of have like a transitional zone, which is a fancy way of saying it's like when you have two major habitats. So in this case, we have a plains split by a river, and then the other end a jungle. And in between is a very thin patch of forest, and so that would be kind of considered the transitional habitat, right? It connects the two main habitats of an area, and there are a lot of species that you can find in between, including this honeybee. Super cool. All right. So actually what I'm going to go ahead and do is I think I'm going to sleep through the night here, and then in the morning we'll try to get a picture of that cool little bee. All right, we are back. The bee is still hanging out. That is awesome. I guess today's is going to be the invertebrate episode because, gosh, oh, I was going to say we found a lot, but as soon as I think I found something, it will escape my sight. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Yeah, I enjoy the kind of super large style of some of the vanilla Minecraft mobs, but it's also very cool to see just like a detailed little bee. Let's go ahead and take him, and we get a nice picture of this guy in the flowers. Yeah, bees, of course, super important pollinators. Oh, he's got other plans. Oh, we can get him in the sunlight though. Man, this guy just keeps on buzzing around. I guess that's what bees do. Anyway, get one more shot of the bee. Yeah, it is difficult. You do have to kind of get away from the animals to get a good picture because they just want to look at you constantly, which is very neat. But yeah, no, that's super cool. So yeah, that's a honeybee. Super vital part of any ecosystem. They do a ton of pollination. Honeybees are actually not native to North America. They're a European species that came over in order to help with crop production. And besides honeybees, there's a lot of really diverse different bee species that are found all over the world. Honeybees are just going to be the most popular, and they've got just really cool social dynamics. And actually, I think we're probably in the jungle now, and yeah, I guess it's not considered a hot biome. Oh, there it goes. It's slowly creeping, but that means hopefully we should have some time before we get overly hot. Let's go ahead and grab some water before we jump back in over there. And so hopefully, if I understand the mod correctly, now that I got water from a cooler biome, you can see it's already was cooling me off. I should be able to cool myself off. Oh, and I was just trying to hit the grass. That was not the intention. Oh, I wonder where it went. Okay, I think I lost it. Although there is something over there. Oh, we've got a lemur. So we got a wild boar. Oh, that's super cool. Okay. So we're gonna creep our way on in. Yeah, let's go see that lemur. That is super neat. I don't really know all the animals that were added in all the different mods, and so you're gonna see some genuine reactions. Oh, there's another wild boar. Very cool. Well, that's unfortunate. At least we got a little bit of dirt to help us out here. Oh, if that lemur looked this way. Yep, that's what we were looking for. Super cool. Oh, I should probably label the animals that we've seen or photographed. We got a soft 8, and we're going to have to confirm what lemur species that is. Oh, and it's shy. Oh, that's going to make it hard. Oh, there we go. Crowned lemur. All right. Super cool. Yeah, I've actually seen that species in real life before. There's a lot of species of lemur, surprisingly. I don't know for sure how many. I want to say there's probably over 50 species of lemur. That might be a bit of exaggeration. We'll look it up and put it on screen. But yeah, really, really unique species. Everyone's aware of like the ringtail lemur, and some people know about like ruffed lemurs, or even like the safaka, the one from Subumafu, which is definitely aging me because I don't think people watch that at all anymore. I think Wild Kratts is the new show. But I remember Subumafu. But then we also have wild boars, which are going to be really giving me the work. Oh boy. Wow, that thing can swim. So wild boars are incredibly dangerous, both, I guess, in Minecraft and in real life. Let's see if we can tranquilize it. That'll hold it still. So yeah, it's a male wild boar. I think this guy is going to have to go, unfortunately. Wild boar are, in real life, super invasive all across the world, wherever they're not native to. Here in the United States, they're doing a lot of harm to the ecosystem. And so I'm going to pretend that this is an invasive wild boar that we just took out there. Sorry, buddy. Uh, and it doesn't look like... Yep, no, still didn't give us the things we need. I did see another wild boar, one that I did not accidentally hit to make it aggressive. So let's see if we can go get a picture of that other wild boar. Yeah, wow, we're just having a jam-packed episode today. Alright, let's try to figure out where it went. The jungle, I will say, for as many cool species there are, I'm really hoping, you know, tigers, and there's different Asian rhinos and gorillas that... Oh, I hear the boar. That I want to find. But it's also neat kind of finding some of these lesser expected species. Like, I really wasn't ready to see a lemur. Oh, I hear it out of this ear. There it is. So yeah, it's just rooting around. And again, I don't think they're aggressive. Oh, maybe they are aggressive. What is this one doing? Wild boar are a super adaptable animal. They can live in a variety of environments, including in jungle environments. So definitely makes sense to see them here. Jeez, it is just motoring around and getting its face stuck in whatever block it can find. You are not wanting a photo, can I? Yeah, alright, you don't mind being pushed around a little bit. Cool. Maybe we'll just... Oh, I'm riding the board. Whew, I did not expect that. And it looks like I made another pig very angry. Yeah. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, that was certainly interesting. I guess I right-clicked on it on accident when I was trying to get my camera out. And it let me write it. So, awesome. Oh, look at this. It's one of like those big stinkhorn flowers. Oh, that's really neat. Again, I love Minecraft, but modded Minecraft really lets you enjoy environments in the way that vanilla Minecraft doesn't. They just bring so much life with all the new plants and the new like generation of the world and all the animal species. And like a normal oh, and we got an ocelot. Oh, that's a cool one. All right, I think the wild boar we can come back to, but I don't know when the next chance we're gonna have to get a picture of an ocelot. So we're gonna have to be creative because I think we have the same problem with the ocelot as we do with the cat, which is that they're gonna try to run away from you, and so we kind of have to keep our distance, but we don't want to lose it either. Oh, that's a peccary. Very cool. We'll come back for it though. Yeah, we're really getting the South America experience with ocelots and peccaries. Oh, nope. Oh, where'd it go? Yeah, we're going to kind of stay wide. This is something that I have done with trying to take pictures of animals in real life, is making like a big circle around them. That way I can get the angle that I want without scaring them away. Oh, and yeah, it wouldn't be a jungle or a rainforest without rain. It feels too far away still. Oh, I found the angry pig. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna take off there. Nope, get out of the plant. Jeez. Now we've got mobs chasing us. This is just not turning out as expected. So I think what we're going to do is take out some of these guys. And it should be a thunderstorm, so we should be good to sleep through this. So let's find a spot, hopefully away from any mobs. Oh, boy. Oh, gosh. Bob and weave. Whoo, jeez. A lot of lovely fish. This episode has been no joke. My goodness. Alright, I'm going to get some food in real fast because I do know that there actually are some mobs that only will attack if you're low on health. I'm thinking of sharks specifically. Oh, we're going to have to really work our way into shore. Let's see, can I sleep here? Oh, it's freezing here. Oh, wow, it is going to be so much harder to survive. Alright, maybe we can make it back home. Oh, boy. Got a creeper over there. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Who are you? There's another person in town. What the heck? Well, all right. So that went pretty interesting. I think we're gonna go to bed and try to outlast this storm, and I will see you guys in the morning. All right, so we're back. The rain has subsided. It actually wouldn't let me go to sleep for a little bit because I was still too cold. It took me a while to warm up. Yeah, jeez, that was intense. Let's actually check our film. Okay, so we still have 4 shots left, but we've got other film, so we can definitely still head back out there. Oh, who are you? All right. Oh, wow, we found a zookeeper. Very cool. So we could get a card, a capture cage, some kibble, which I know from the Zawa mod you can use to tame animals. All right, neat. I didn't realize we had one spawn in our village, but cool. So that'll be a neat way to get some items. The cart in particular, I think, might be handy for kind of zipping us around these environments. But I think what I want to do, and we'll see how smart of an idea it ends up being, is I think I want to go out and try to get a picture of that ocelot again. We're going to keep our shield on us. I did see some creepers last night, and those aren't going to despawn in the morning, as much as I wish they would. Yeah, so as up to now, I've been doing a pretty good job of trying to get rest before it gets too dark. That way I can sleep through when all the mobs would spawn. But last night got a bit hectic. Definitely got a bit distracted trying to get that ocelot, and then, oh, what luck, running back into that same wild boar that we had earlier. But I think I can hopefully remember where that ocelot was. That storm was pretty pretty intense. I had a couple. Oh, here we go. At least we got the peccary. That's a new animal. It seems shy though. It's kind of. Oh, here we go. And nice. So yeah, I think that's a collared peccary. You can kind of see the white collar around its neck. We'll go ahead and take our analyzer and hopefully not ride it. There we go. So I got to hold shift to not ride this little pig. Male peccary. Seaso peccary. I'm going to guess that's the collared peccary. I can look that up later. But either way, we'll enter that in. If I can spell again. There we go. Peccary. Nice. We've already more than doubled our species from last time, so that's super cool. But again, I think the ocelot is what I really want to finish with. So we'd come around this hill. I also got to be aware that our boar friend might be around any corner. If I were an ocelot, where would I be? Oh, this is going to be tough. Oh, whoa. Okay, so that is super cool. I'm gonna keep my distance because this is another mob that I'm pretty sure can be aggressive, but I think I just saw a python. Let me go ahead and eat some bread. Make sure I'm on full health. Yeah, that's definitely... Oh, look at that. Female reticulated python. So, again, with a lot of these, I'm not sure how aggressive they are off the bat. Oh, and it's uncurling. But yeah, reticulated pythons are going to be the longest species of snake. How close can I get? Oh, wow. Yeah, the animation on that's just incredible. They're the longest species of snake in the world, not quite the heaviest, but I mean, once you get that big, it really doesn't matter. You're just a super powerful animal. I've worked around reticulated pythons before. I don't think I've ever worked directly with them, but man, they're impressive. You need multiple people to be able to hold them, even if you're not really doing anything that serious of a procedure, just to kind of move them around for cleaning. You're gonna need multiple people for that. Okay, I went ahead and bumped into it just so I could hopefully get its face back out again. Let's see if I can find its head. Oh, there we go. Oh, don't move. Perfect. And yeah, since this is a female reticulated python, that's actually going to be the longer of the two sexes. Male snakes are typically a good bit smaller than females, especially with these big pythons and boas and things like that. The females are going to be huge, and that's going to be because they have to protect the young, they have to protect the eggs, and so yeah, your female snakes are going to be much larger. But whoa, that is just awesome seeing that just slither through the jungle here. Hopefully that didn't eat our ocelot though, because I'm not seeing it. It was, I think, right around this region where we got chased off by the boar. I also hope that I'm not like completely missing it, and then when you guys are watching this episode, you're gonna be screaming like, "It's right behind you! It's to the left! It's to the right!" Uh, but let's see. I would love. I mean, the python would already be a great way to end the episode. Oh, before I forget. So this camera. Oh, we've got two more shots. Never mind. I was gonna say let's not forget to swap out our film, but that one's gonna last a little longer. Well, dang, unfortunately, I'm not sure where the ocelot went, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit of exploring, and if I find anything, I will, yeah, turn the video. Oh, I don't like that scream. If I find anything, I will turn the video, back on. Well, I don't even know why I bothered to stop recording, because, this is super cool. I think we've got a, termite's nest. Oh, and a ruined. Oh, and okay, just we've got everything. Yeah, so we have this termite nest just towering in the middle of the jungle. That is super cool. I love the movement on the blocks. And then one of the animals that's going to be eating termites are actually going to be lemurs. These guys are pretty herbivorous as far as primates go, but they will eat termites. And we just saw that black and white ruffed lemur. And how did I lose him already? Gosh. You know, and like I was saying before, the jungle is going to have like among the coolest animals in it, but also they can just absolutely disappear into the foliage. Oh, don't tell me I completely lost this lemur. Where did he go? He was just there. Oh, I shouldn't have waited to look at the termite mound. I should have just taken a picture of that lemur. Once again, I can't tell you how many times in real life that there's been an animal that I wanted to get a good picture of, and I just got distracted by something that isn't going to move, some sort of landscape, and then by the time I turn around, it's gone. I cannot believe that lemur disappeared on us. What the heck? All right. I'm going to look for a little bit longer because I feel like the second I stop the recording... oh. Would you look at that? We've got leafcutter ants. Well, that's neat. Oh, that's super cool. I think, yeah, so these are going to be from Alex's mobs. They are really cool because they will actually take leaves back. And you can kind of see them now. They'll destroy the leaf blocks. They'll take them back into their nest. Kind of like how the bees work with pollinating in the hives. So I really want to picture these guys with their with their leaves in hand. Because, I mean, that's where they get the name leafcutter ant. Alright, I think now, yeah, we have all of our shots used. So we'll go ahead and put that back here. We'll put a new camera reel in. I'll try one more because I feel like I'm not quite getting the shot I'm looking for yet. Oh, I just love the way that they all move in perfect synchrony. That is super cool. Maybe I'll get better luck if I come over here. They just move so fast. Yeah, these guys are really unique because they don't actually eat the leaves, unlike what some people may think. I just got to be ready for them. What they do instead is they're taking the leaves to ferment a fungus, and that is going to be what they eat. And so they have this mutualism with the fungus, so it's kind of like the most complex form of symbiosis. Thanks, Ant, for holding still there. Where the two animals are fully reliant on each other. So the fungus could not exist without the ants taking the leaves in order to kind of cultivate it. And then the ants pretty much only eat that fungus. And so without that fungus, the ants wouldn't survive. So although we may have lost our lemur for the time being, a really cool species to kind of check out. And yeah, we're going to keep pushing on a little bit longer and see if hopefully we can find one, that lemur that just slipped between our fingers, and then two, maybe on the way back to the home base we can spot that ocelot. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get to sleep, and I will see you guys in the morning. Alright, so we are back again. Let's see what we can find. So yeah, we hung out right by where the ants were. I didn't really explore this, the ruined nether portal, so maybe let's check that out and see if there's anything worthwhile taking. Did I mark the ant? I don't think I did. Leaf cutter ant. Alright. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. I am sure. Yep, I'm going to be scalding hot by trying to be over here, which makes sense. Oh, okay, so we got some flint, some iron, some golden boots. Awesome. Go ahead and throw these on. We'll throw the rest over here. We will go ahead and drink the water because it is boiling hot on that, which is understandable. I don't think I should be that hot in the scrubland biome, but I understand that, standing on top of molten lava rocks probably is not the best for my health. Yeah, so there was still a little bit before night when I had paused the recording. Did not find that lemur, unfortunately. I'm gonna take all the indicators off my screen so it can't hide where it might be. Yeah, let's just take a little walk around here, because we were here looking over there, and that's where I first saw it. And I didn't hear any mobs getting injured, so I don't think it fell into the fire at all. Alright, well, I don't know where he is. Well, this jungle is right near our home base, so I am sure we will have the chance to explore it some more. But let's go ahead and keep pushing on. Let's hope to get maybe one more species in this episode. I will say I am shocked the jungle is not considered a warm biome, but also very glad that it isn't. Oh, there we got a creeper. Go ahead and take care of this guy. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to be dealing with them if he finds a way out of that. And I will say, getting up into the canopy is something I think we're also going to have to do. I was hearing some birds, and I don't think they were ambient birds. It sounded like a pretty distinct noise rather than the ambience that sometimes the mods or Minecraft itself will add in. And so I think we do have some birds hanging out here, and with all the mods downloaded, I mean, it would only make sense that we have a couple of birds. Let's eat some food, though. Yeah, what a cool place to spawn in, like having this huge jungle nearby. I was really worried. I said at the top of the episode that we were going to be needing, some insulated armor, because I didn't think we were going to be able to explore the jungle, because I thought it was going to be a warmer biome, but I mean, I will happily cross a bunch of jungle species off the list while I try to figure out how we're supposed to find some wool to make the sewing table. Because we've got leather, and we know how to get more with the little herd of bison out there. What we got down here? Oh, a spoonbill. Oh, okay, so we do have some birds. Yeah, let's go check out that guy. And hopefully not take a million points of fall damage on the way. Alright, so the canopy strategy is working out pretty well because we can kind of just peek through. Oh, I hear it. There you are. So this looks to be the roseate spoonbill, so that's going to be a species native to South America, and then of course it's iconic from the Everglades. I'm not sure if they migrate or if they're just going to be native to that whole range. I've actually got to see these guys in the wild at Brazos Bend Park in Houston, Texas. So that was really cool. Oh gosh, they move so fast. Uh, and I can put on the screen here the pictures I got of the wild spoonbill. They were not very good. These guys were really effective at getting away. Oh boy, there we go. Don't light our spoonbill on fire, please. Gosh, they're going so fast. Yeah, the wild spoonbills I saw were pretty far back in the trees and were hidden well. And so it was cool to see them in the wild, but definitely did not get the best pictures of them. And unlike this one, who's kind of just giving me run for my money by going at the speed of light. I wonder if I can... Oh, wow, that's a funny way that it falls. Spoonbills in real life actually can fly, but I kind of appreciate that this one isn't. There we go. Right now, because it would be almost impossible to film it at the speed it's running away from me. So, cool. Another species added to the list. We got our first real bird, I think. Let's see. Yeah, our first real bird. Awesome. And what I'll say is, let's get one more species. I feel like I'm being greedy. But let's get one more species before we decide to close this episode out. I have a feeling that this jungle's got another good one for us. I mean, we have lost a couple. That ruffed lemur, at least what I thought was a ruffed lemur, looked cool, and the ocelot would have been a fantastic get. But we were saying how difficult some of the cats were going to be, and wow, it really looks like that jungle just stretches on. Yeah, that is really neat. But alright, we're going to push our way back home, because we still have to, you know, what's the word? Develop our film, create all those photographs. Oh, I hear a pig again. I'm so paranoid that it's going to be that pig that we poked earlier, the one that chased us off from our ocelot. Oh, look at that. We've got a little parrot. Just a regular vanilla Minecraft parrot. Well, that's super cool. Alright, we'll make this our last guy of the day. Where did he go? There he is. Nice. Get a bird in flight. Always a dream shot for photographers. I wonder if I can hang out with this guy up in the canopy. There we go. Nice. Yeah, so there's a couple species of green parrot in real life. We'll go ahead and just call this one parrot because I think other mods will actually designate the different species, whereas Minecraft just kind of calls them a more general parrot. But yeah, that is super neat. Here, we'll get another picture of this guy. Oh, it's being so friendly. Whoa. I don't know what that was, but I don't think I want to just yet. All right. So I think we're going to go ahead and make our way back. Our parrot will be our last real, you know, official animal we've seen for the day. Oh, that didn't save. Here we go. Spoonbill. Number 12 will be our, we'll call it green parrot. Why not? Okay. I want to make sure it saved this time. And well, that was pretty neat. I would say a pretty good adventure into the jungle biome. Our bison are all still hanging out in the water. I don't know why that happens. I will say, the Untamed Wilds mod has some pretty fantastic animal models and a lot of different variations, and the animations are really good. I mean, the python that we saw earlier was Untamed Wilds, but some of the spawns on the herbivores in particular just seem to glitch out. Like I've seen in previous playthroughs with that mod, I've seen whole herds of wildebeest and bison just dropped off. Oh, and we got an enderman into water sources near the actual biomes they're supposed to be in. So, not sure what happens with that. Our zookeeper friend is still hanging out. Hopefully, they kind of hang out near us. That way, we don't have to travel too far to find them, or they don't get, attacked by zombies in the night. But let's go ahead and develop our film. Take this off. So there's our developed film from last time. Let me try to remember how to develop it. I think it's just we surround our film in paper. So we'll go to our crafting table. Nope, that's not it. Oh, that's right, it's our potions. Okay. Start making those. Where did I put the bottles? It's a mess. I don't know where anything ends up. Oh, they're in the same drawer. There we go. Alright, so we'll take our bottles, and I guess we only need one of each. So why are we not potioning? Do we have to have all the bottles in? Oh, they need water. Oh my gosh, we're all over the place today. In the meantime, let me drop off our other film here. Yeah, we're a mess. We're just absolutely a mess. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the materials needed to get these films developed, and I'll meet you guys back here. All right, so we are back. It took a little bit. It's really appreciate the I guess sort of realism that it takes in order to get the images processed, but it does take a little while. That being said, we have got all of our pictures in, and yeah, let's go ahead and check out the new species we've added to our collection on our road to 300 species recorded. So of course we have the animals from last time. I'm really happy that right at the start of this episode we were able to get an updated image of our Tibetan antelope. This definitely looks a lot more distinct than the female antelope that I'm sure is going to blend in with some of the other species we'll find. And then going on to new ones, we got our cute little mystery snail, our Yangtze giant softshell turtle, the honeybee. I'm strangely excited to see this little one. Our crowned lemur, the reticulated python. I think this has got to be my favorite picture of the day. That was such a cool encounter. The leafcutter ant, the roseate spoonbill, and then I just decided to call this one the green parrot since Vanilla Minecraft has a couple of different parrot varieties, and hopefully we'll bump into some more. And so yeah, we have now made it up to 12 animals. We've still got a long way to go. But with that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and close out this episode. So thank you guys for tuning in. Can't wait to see what we find on the next one. You all have yourselves a wonderfully wild day.